Dakshina by UPI. For those of you who use the Paytm app, once you sign into the app, you will see something like the attached screenshot. You can go to the UPI ID option, or you can also use the mobile or contact option and use my 8-digit private UPI number to send money through Paytm. What is my private UPI number? It is 24247877. What is the meaning behind my private UPI number? Before the age of smartphones, when you used to use an ordinary keypad phone, when you want to type my last name, how will you do it? BHAIRUSP. Pairus P. P for Priya. That is my private UPI number. 24247877. See, in the end, how all three of us have come together, united as one. Hari, Hara, Priya. For those of you who use some other UPI app other than Paytm, you too can send money using the UPI ID feature of your app. Sometimes the to mobile or contact feature may not work when you try to use my 8-digit private UPI number, but you can use my UPI ID bairu.priya@ptaccess and send money through that. What is the difference between the UPI ID and a private UPI number? Well, as of January 2026, UPI ID usually contains the @ symbol. So that is how you know the difference between the UPI ID and the 8-digit private UPI number. For those of you outside India who want to send Dakshina, you can use whatever website you usually use to send money to India. In case you're not aware of any such website, there is a website called remitly.com, which is fairly decent and has a decent foreign exchange rate. Do your own research about it. In this website, once you log in, you can choose the recipient country as India and the recipient country's currency as the Indian rupee, INR. So once you log in, choose the UPI option and use my UPI ID bairu.priya@ptaccess. So this is another way how international folks can send money to a UPI in India. Note, when you are sending Dakshina to me, you are sending Dakshina to an individual called Priya Bairu, to an Avaduta. When I was in the ignorant stages, when I was leading a normal materialistic ignorant life, I went through all the notions that any ordinary ignorant person does. School, college, get a higher education, a master's degree, work for a few years, live abroad outside India. So I went through all these normal notions, but there was this search, this something missing in my life. There was this time period when I used to wonder, what is the purpose of my life? And I wanted the ultimate goal, self-realization. I wanted and went in search of Atmanyana. And after entering spirituality, after attaining my goal, now I don't want to go back to square one. I don't want to go back to another materialistic way of living. So I choose not to create any non-profit organization or a private trust fund or any kind of NGO or a non-profit organization. I don't want to go through the norms of the materialistic way of life. So when you send me Dakshina, you're not going to receive any kind of tax benefit because of it, because you're sending money to me, an individual. So I tell you this in order to make you aware that you will not get any kind of materialistic benefit, or that is any kind of tax benefit by sending Dakshina to me. So don't send a huge amount of money. I don't know how long this prarabdha karma will last. I don't know how long this soul will choose to continue to remain in this mortal body. When the prarabdha karma is up and when the soul leaves the body, I don't want to be in a position where I leave behind X amount of money for people to fight over it. And I don't want your contribution to go to waste. So I choose to give you a heads up so that you don't send a huge amount of money. If you're feeling generous, perhaps you can donate X amount of money each month, and once I die, that is, once this mortal body dies, you will know it, and then you can stop sending your monthly donation. As of now, there is no such thing as income as far as the materialistic world is concerned. So once I post this online, and if people feel generous and if they choose to contribute, and if it so happens that the income reaches a level where it crosses the threshold of the taxable income, then I will pay tax to the government of India as an individual. I choose not to create any kind of a trust or a private organization just for the sake of tax benefit. I choose to emphasize this point so that you, the sender, you are aware of what you are getting into.